This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' head stand up, put that glass and hands up.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
Got that change, we bagged up. Cool love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, gang, gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, gang, gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Our time to shine. Wifey is fine, I'm doing fine. Glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed the fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang.
dare you?
We don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Oh, you can. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the
I'm funny how? I mean funny like I'm a clown and amuse you?
East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang.
Hadouken! You lose.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Yes, fat phobia causes incredible harm.
First of all, bitch, I'm a fat ass.
Our whiteness is part of the problem.
Ouch, my ribs.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Full north.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing, testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 22 hundo and 58 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, goodcast, sleevescast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and yo-hos? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flex. Sit on all you beef.
Yeah, it's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
It's the fucking Catalina wine mixer.
Some gorilla grunts from myself to your ear holes, fam. Welcome to the show, everyone. Make sure you hit the like button when you're coming on in through the door and drop in the comments what you're smashing today. I am fresh off a nice lower body workout. It felt fantastic. A little round of applause for the glutes and the quads. Yeah. All of them. We got a little Rufus Reeves watching us today. A little tainty boy. He's so cute. Aww. He's so cute, the tainty cam. And man, we got a great show today. It's Tainty Tuesday. Don't be a beesh, don't be a boosh, or you'll end up like Tainty Magooch. But we got a special card today. It's a little bit of a different card, but you could always drop some Tainty Magooch and Tainty Tuesday. We always love that. Sometimes we mix up the card. Today it's something special. We got a little special thing going on today, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. But drop in the comments down below. What are you smashing? I hope you went to the fucking gym. If not, you better go. I don't care if that's moving your coffee table or it's going out in your garage or it's dropping down right now or pinching off that poop and doing some squats or some push-ups. You better fucking get it done all day, every day. Let's fucking go. Let's get a little America too. Yes. All right, so what'd you smash today? Drop in the comments down below. If you're ready to join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com. Before we even get into the tip, before we even get into the Swole fam post, we got to I need you to know right now, fam. We got a roundtable this Thursday, July 14th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's Cinco, 5 p.m. Thursday, July 14th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. That's day after tomorrow. So reminder, episode 2260 will be private for members only. So that's our live stream for the day. Make sure you join the fam today, SwoleNormousX.com, so you can join in on the roundtable, the live call. So we have a lot of members up on stage, and it's just literally just a free-flowing conversation. People ask questions, we hang out, we talk shit, and we have a great time. And it usually runs anywhere from about an hour and a half to 2 hours. So it's a real fun time. And we just let the conversation meander and go where it will go. But it's your chance to interact with myself and all the other members of the Swole fam. So you can have the live chat. You can chat. You don't have to call in. But I definitely recommend, if you haven't called in before, just call in. Come say what's up. Tell us what you're smashing. You have any questions about nutrition or training or girlfriend problems or boyfriend problems, or you have a wart on your left sack, just fucking join in. It's fun. We'll talk about it. Maybe not the sack part. I mean, warts are cool, don't get me wrong, but hey, I don't know. We'll see what kind of, we'll see how the mood strikes. Maybe it's a full moon, and we'll get some warty, we'll get some warty sack. All right, drop what you're smashing in the comments. Let's bust the nut open. Are you ready, fam? Let's summon the Falcon. It's a fun time. Come on, it's Tainty Tuesday. Here we go. Summons a Falcon. Falcon. Fucking nailed it. Oh, can you get more America? Put some respect on it. Yaboosh. All right, FamWise. Excellent. Excellent. The floating nut indeed. A lot of you are enjoying the floating nut. A little upgrade. We have the floating nut, the floating Tess, and the card today is hashtag Mancast, because you fucking know you're listening to the greatest Mancast in the realm, and you're listening to it right now. So show some motherfucking respect and drop that hashtag Mancast in the comments down below. That being said, let's get into the fucking tip, shall we? Everyone moisturize and spit on it. Babe, just an inch, just an inch. It's cold outside. Lefroig is, Lefroig's taking a break. He's off. He's off today. Lefroig will be making a comeback. I promise you that. He's actually right over here. He's relaxing. He's off today. His adductors are really, really tight and sore because he's been straddling that nut for like 2-3 fucking months. So we're giving him an off day. Just don't nobody go nowhere. Lefroig is coming back, come back with a vengeance. All right, let's get another round of applause for Tainty Boy. Tainty Boy is looking good. You look fantastic. You look sexy.
10.
Little Rufus action.
A fucking 10.
It's fucking goddamn delicious. All right, fam, let's get into that tip. We got some announcements out of the way. Let's get into the first Swole Fam post. This one's from Bradley, and Bradley writes, had 2 weeks of amazing eating and results, but had a setback. Relatives came into town and ate like garbage a few times. Pretty mad at myself, but I'm getting back to it now that they're gone. But damn, next time this happens, I need to do better. Question to all of you. Any sauces you use or ways to reheat meats? I had leftover steak the other day and it was drier than the Sahara. All right, Brad, thank you for the comment, and we'll get to the question in a second. Relatives coming into town, discipline, it just shows that discipline has to be forged. 2 weeks is not enough. You can't rely on willpower. You haven't built those habits up properly. You're working on it, which is great. Question to all of you sauces. Actually, I will tell you, this is what we're doing right now. We have some bone broth thawing. What Mama Swole and I do, we have really 3 main meals that we rotate. 3 main meals that we love rotating. What we do is we have our steak. We have our steak, which is usually ribeye, and that's our food. That's our main meal. We'll have that with bone marrow and liver, or maybe some other stuff on the side, but usually just the meat and then fruit afterwards. We'll do that. We also love burger patties, and we have that with, it's amazing with bone marrow on them. You could use a little ketchup and mustard or something, some seasoning that you like, but I usually just put salt. I usually like that with bone marrow. Maybe we'll get some raw cheese, or usually just salt, and some butter is also good, but that's one type of meal. But of course, I just smashed a few because I wanted to do the show, but I was really hungry. So I had some of the leftover ground beef, the patties, which are definitely dry because they're in the fridge, but they're fantastic when they're fresh. But then our reheat, and this is the same thing, we usually cook an extra ribeye or extra steak of what we're cooking. That way we can have some leftovers. We don't really chop that up, but we'll put that and we'll thaw the bone broth, and we just put the meat in the broth. So we boil the broth, heat it up, and then we put the ground beef and the patties from the fridge, and then it's super, super, super moist because you're putting it in the broth. And then you could also add in maybe a little white rice or some other kind of accoutrement if you wish. But it's great with fresh cooked, but it's also a great way to chop up, let's say, a leftover steak or ribeye or ground beef and put it in the broth, and then you could have a soup. And it's fucking fantastic. It's great for, I love it. It's great for your gut. It's great for your bones. It's great for your joints. It's great for everything. Bone broth is fantastic and anti-inflammatory as it is, just because it doesn't cause you irritation. It's really great for repairing the digestive system, and it's just fantastically nutrient dense. So you could try that. That's a great way to do it. It's a great way to do it. That's my preference if you want to drop your thoughts, how you like to reheat. I don't microwave. Fuck that shit. We have a microwave. I have not used it since we've been here. Have not used the microwave once. I use the light, though. I use the light. Come on, everyone uses the microwave light. It's the night light, isn't it? It's the ghetto night light. All right, we have a great post here from Callum. This is a great fucking Swole card. Callum writes, all the way from the US to the UK. Thank you so much. Such a nice message from Papa. Keeping this safe where I can see it every morning to remind me of the amazing fam. And here is the post, the Swole card. Of course, the Swole variant made it through customs, which is great. We have Swole Legacy, which is a fire card. Fire card. Swole Legacy. I love that card. Yeah. Swole Legacy. Love that shit. All right, we got a post here from Steven coming up. A reminder, hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. We got a different background. We got Tessie's Homeland. Tessie, so magical. Hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. Hashtag Mancast. There you go. All right. It's just floating. Beautiful beach. If you have a Swole card and you're waiting on a Swole card, it's coming. Swole cards are coming. Swole cards went out. A huge chunk of them went out this past week. So chances are it's on its way. And, it depends on where you are. The mail and shit like that is so slow compared to what it was like a couple years ago, especially internationally. Things are, can you imagine working at the mail or something like that and seeing COVID, but the Swole variant all over the envelope? And it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. He's not even hiding it. There's just COVID all over this fucking thing. All right. Post here from Steven from our discussion board on swarmusx.com for members. What's up, Beaches? Hey, new fam. Hey, what's up, Steven? How you doing, buddy? I'm ready to take my fitness to the next level, and I'm excited to get connected with y'all. Quick backstory. I was skinny my whole life and received a lot of comments about it. I eventually developed a few self-hatred, or a little self-hatred maybe, is what you meant to say. But when my son was born 5 years ago, I decided to do something about it. Maybe I wanted to be a good protector for him. Perhaps I was just tired of myself. Whatever the reason, I started going to the gym and bulking. It wasn't a clean bulk, but at least I was eating. I'm 6'4" at the time I began my fitness journey. In 2016, I weighed a whopping, I don't know if that's whopping, 145 pounds. Fam, 145 pounds at 6'4". All right, think about that. I stayed diligent in my journey and gained over 50 pounds. Some was fat, but most was muscle. In 2020, I was in the best shape of my life. Now, it seems I have plateaued in my knowledge and can't seem to make any progress. Plus, I have developed a lot of new unhealthy eating habits that I need to kick, which has caused me to lose a little lean mass and to add some midsection fat. I'm ready to go to the fucking gym and receive the advice I need from y'all. All right. Welcome. That's a beanstalk, but not anymore. Yeah, dude, you put on a lot of size. All right. Can we just address this for a second? Which do you think came first, chicken or the egg? I think he built muscle and then a beard and long hair just sprouted out. Or he grew the beard. He had the beard. He grew the hair out and then the muscles just popped in. It's one or the other. Chicken or the egg. I think it's a vicious cycle. The more muscle you build, the more beard and hair you have. The more hair and beard you have, the more muscle you build. So it's just this compounding cycle. It's a problem. It's a problem. It's a component of advanced myoswolitis. And we've talked about this for one of the reasons why I wear shades on the show is because of my photoreceptors. When light hits my eyes, I just can't stop building muscle. So I wear eye protection for a majority of the day. That way I don't gain too much muscle. And it's a part of that. It's just a much more complicated form of it. But I think we can all hope. We can all hope and dream to have that kind of a condition. So round of applause for Steven. That's fucking fantastic. Let's get some more gorillas. Looking juicy. And I think with your structure, obviously you don't have to worry or stress too much about the fat that you've put on. It's not that much, it's minimal, but the muscle that you've built is fantastic. And that's going to help you stay lean, especially as you keep on bulking. My question is, Steven, that was not bad. All right. My question is, Steven, are you still looking to bulk? Are you still looking to put on some size? So let's see. You said you gained over 50 pounds. You didn't say what you were weighing at this on the right. What do you think, fam? What do you think? I think you look great. I mean, you could definitely, depends on how much bigger you want to get. But yeah, you have a great frame for it. You have good muscle insertion. So keep on going, man. Keep on going. You could definitely put on 5, 10 plus pounds of muscle and still, and distribute that nicely and still be, very athletic. Depends on if you want to get bigger than that, but fantastic. Canadian judge says 1.7. Well, there's some French, right? French Canadian probably. It's always the French. We got a couple Frenchies out there and they come in here and they drop like a fucking 4. They're always trying to undercut me. A 2? Stephanie, what the fuck is going on here? This is some bullshit.
What the fuck is that?
That's some bullshit. Matthew, a 4. Now look, I'm I wasn't trying to rewrite the record books here. I mean, that was just a solid, we're in just the tip. I was just giving you a little heads up of what we got coming, the rest of this episode. But man, you guys are harsh. All right, hold me to high standards. I appreciate that. Let's get a little tainty reprieve here. Aww. All right, okay. I get you. The Swole fam's got standards. I hear you. All right, don't forget, we got the Mancast. Hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. It looks absolutely fantastic. Yow. Hashtag Mancast. Let's get into another Swole fan post. All right, we got, these are great. These are fantastic. All right, T-Bone, lay it on me. I think you're watching live, bro. All right, Terry writes, I go to the fucking gym. I go to the fucking gym today, finally, after COVID. It's a privilege to be back. I did a total body Ignite workout and it felt great. Going to do the mobility and self-myofascial release tomorrow morning. My Yuki, like ukulele? Songwriters group loved the hashtag but my thyroid excuse and want to make it the theme at the next meeting. Oh, but my thyroid. One of my friends lives in Florida and her hubby gives the excuse to not move lawn furniture. Quote, the sun is in the wrong place. We laugh at the absurdities and helps us cope and connect. Aloha, Swole fam, keep the crazy in check with mindfulness. There you go. I thought it was ukulele. Look, Terry, that's a great post. I'm glad you're feeling better. But I mean, using an abbreviation for ukulele, I'm really glad that you're lucky that I actually came up with that shit. All right. You're like, my uke songwriters group. When you play the ukulele so much, you just call it the uke. You're holding me in high regard for my vocab. I appreciate that. Keep me on my toes, Terry. I'm a little rough on my ukulele slang. All right, here we go. Post here from Weston. Swole fam's the best. All right, Weston. Hey fam, I feel like I am finally home. I've been listening to Daily Swole on and off for the past 4 to 5 years. I always made a lame excuse to not join this community. Yeah, any excuse. It's fucking lame. I'm 29 years old and have had a lot of ups and downs during my journey. I started in 2017 weighing 215 pounds at 5 foot 9 inches. I was depressed and uncomfortable all the time. I used drinking and food as my therapy. I dropped down to 170 pounds, but struggle with binge eating a few times a week. My whole life, I have suffered from autoimmune symptoms, anxiety, and depression. In 2021, I was eating a ketogenic style diet, but still dealing with a lot of inflammation and pain from autoimmune symptoms. I decided to try carnivore and my world changed. I saw a huge increase in my health, and for the first time in my 5 years of training, I was making noticeable gains. I started adding raw beef liver in January of 2022 and saw another huge increase in my personal health. For myself, I stay strict with beef salt, water, and unflavored electrolytes. However, once or twice a month, I will add chicken wings to have some, quote, fun. If I add any seasonings, I get tissue swelling and inflammation, which prevents me from resistance training. After years of trial and error, I have told myself I will not deviate from this formula. Sorry for the long intro and rant, fam, but I'm glad to be here and to have the support of this great community. First photo is me at 21, and second photo is me currently. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's fucking go. Welcome to the fam. You are home, brother. You are home, Weston. Welcome to the fam. Now, that's a hell of a fucking story, right? That's a hell of a story. Even some seasonings, and this is what I'm talking about. There are certain foods that are going to cause most people problems, right? There are foods that are going to cause most people some kind of problems, whether it's maybe just neutral, it's not beneficial, slightly inflammatory, maybe a little bit of discomfort, a little bloating that goes unnoticed, to severe autoimmune issues. There's a spectrum, right? You're not always going to have everyone that reacts to something the same way. Not everyone's going to have a nasty reaction to peanut butter. Not everyone's going to have a nasty reaction to whatever it is, tomatoes. Some people really will. But it's really important to navigate that. And it gets to the point where, look, if I'm going to have a seasoning or put a little ketchup or something on some food and it jacks me the fuck up, I'm not going to do it. Okay. There's nothing fun about, hey, I'm just going to eat out. You only live once. It's Friday night with the boys or Friday night with the girls. Yeah, fuck it. If you feel like absolute garbage, you're going to naturally stop doing it, but you have to give yourself a chance to notice that. Most people are so fucking unplugged, they don't know when they're feeling bad because they never feel good. They always feel bad. Their body is chronically inflamed. There's shit going on all the time in their body. So they never notice, they never feel good. So they don't even know what it's like to feel good. Once you do an elimination diet, and you could download information about that over at swolenormousx.com. Start with the 7 pillars. We have that on the website, but we also have some information on the blog. We talk about it every day, pretty much here on the podcast. When it comes to the 7 pillars, pillar number 2 is food quality. It's food quality. It's not quantity. Fuck the quantity. Start with the quality. People are so hung up on counting their garbage. They're not even addressing the fact that it's fucking garbage. They're eating shit. They're eating shit. So in other words, you need to navigate this. You need to navigate and determine which foods work best for you. And then guess what? You double down on those. And if things change, if something changes over time and you feel bad after, I don't know, maybe you've been eating a certain food for 5 or 10 years and now it's starting to bother you. Okay, shift gears. Shift gears, adjust, adapt. All right. Adjust, adapt. Okay, let's get into some knowledge cog. Great posts, everyone. Great posts. Excellent. You can drop your questions in the comments down below. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Reminder, today's Swole card is Mancast. So you could drop hashtag Mancast. Drop that in the comments down below. We got Sexy Tessie and the Floating Nut. And we got the Swole card. It's Mancast. And it looks absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. And, of course, we got a little tainty boy. Oh, look at him. Look at that taint. You can't see the taint, but trust me, it's there. It's there, and it is prominent. All right, little tainty boy. Tainty boy. What a fucking sleazecast this is. Let's get into the first Swole fan post from Macaulay Graham. Macaulay Graham, to the main stage. Zoom out a little bit. All right, Papa Swolio, thoughts on creatine? Yeah, creatine's a go. Creatine's a go. It's pretty standard. It's pretty standard. It's found in red meat, so if you're eating a lot of red meat, you're getting creatine, but taking 3 to 5 grams a day is not going to stress the body out. It might benefit you in, short-term energy repair, but I take creatine and I've never had an issue with it. I don't do loading. You don't need a ton of extra creatine, but everyone's going to react differently, so I would make sure you focus on your nutrition first. All right, focus on your nutrition first. Focus on what you're getting in, and then after that, you can start looking into things. I mean, supplements are in supplement to food. If you can get it in whole food form, a lot of times it can be much more beneficial because you get a lot of other additional nutrients and information from the food when you consume it in whole food form. It doesn't mean that you can't benefit from things in like a powder, like electrolytes or things like that, depending on your performance and what you're doing and where you're living and just your own individuality. It's important to understand that. So creatine is not a bad thing. Ethan Shaw, Papa Swolio, what are the negative health effects of corn and soy? I mean, are you looking for more anecdotes and opinions, or are you looking for triple blind fucking studies that are corroborated by, circle jerking scientists around the world? There's a lot of issues with corn and soy, especially when it's fed to animals, when it's fed to, we're eating it in most of the ingredients, processed foods, GMO foods, just these foods that tend to be more like estrogenic in their effects when they're consumed in larger quantities. If you look at processed foods, you see mostly vegetable oils, corn, soybean oil it's like a foundation for most foods, and processed sugar and high fructose corn syrup. And these types of foods, like corn, for example, is used for a lot of different things, but corn starch, corn sugar, dextrose, all these things come from corn. So you're getting the same ingredient in such large quantities. It's not a useful, nutritious element for our consumption, but it's used because it creates all these different stabilizers and fillers and textures if you utilize that one element and chemically treat it and X, Y, and Z. If you want to learn how high fructose corn syrup is made, I haven't seen it in years, so I don't remember all the details, but I remember King Corn was a documentary where they actually went from farm to table or through the whole processing of like high fructose corn syrup, and it was nauseating. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. All the fast food that you consume is vegetable oils, meaning corn, meaning canola, meaning soybean oil. That's what they're frying all your foods in when it comes to fast food and all that shit. And remember, all those processed foods, they combine sugar, salt, and fat, but they use polyunsaturated vegetable oils. They use sodium, just pure sodium chloride, and they use what is it, 1, 2, 3, and like high fructose corn syrups. They combine these ultra processed fats, salts, and sugars, and then they hit this what's called in food science the bliss point, where your body just can't get enough of it, because these foods are not found in combination in nature. So if you're eating a steak and you're putting salt all over it, okay, you're getting fat and salt in terms of the taste profiles, in terms of like that type of trigger. If you're eating fruit, you're getting sugar. You're not getting that combination. If you notice this is why if you have steak and you also have carbs like rice or something with it, it makes it like you just keep on eating. You feel a lot more bloated. You tend to overeat rather than when you're just eating steak plain by itself or filling up on that first. You'll feel a lot more full, more satiated, just because your body is not getting like mixed signals. This is not a natural thing for our bodies to consume all at once and like take a bite from random different things. You don't usually have all those things at one time. This is just my extrapolation. It just makes logical sense. That's what I would just recommend too. When you're eating your food, focus on the steak, focus on consuming that first. And if you have things on the side, that's not the base of your meal. So make sure you're eating the nutritious shit first. Sergio, which podcast number was the importance of taint length determined? Here on the show? I would listen to the episode on Joe Rogan's podcast. It was from like last year or something like that, with Dr. Shayna Swan. Her book, The Countdown, is very, very, it'll blow your nips off. The podcast will blow your nips off too. I forget what episode it is, but you can do a search. Saiyan Zero, Papa Swole, I make these burgers called muscle burgers, 2 pounds, grass-fed beef, 4 eggs, half a chopped onion, 1 cup breadcrumbs. What's a better substitute for the breadcrumbs? No breadcrumbs. That's the better substitute. Is why? Why would you put that in there? A better substitute is just not putting it in there. Put some beef tallow, eat some bone marrow with it. That'll blow you want to really have a great burger? Take your burger and put some bone marrow on top of it. Eat it with your burger. It's so good. It's so good. Ryan Fournier, Papa Swolio, I've been following you and the 7 pillars for about a month now. Been eating steak, going to the fucking gym, doing yoga. Been having some trouble with recovery and sleep. Any advice on how to improve? Well, lots of advice. I mean, what's trouble mean? Getting up at night regularly, getting to sleep early enough. Like, what's the trouble with your sleep that you're having? Big difference. Or do you have an evening routine? Meditation at night, some yoga, maybe like a sauna. Depends on what you have access to, but even just like a little meditation or a little yin yoga at night could be fantastic. Most people turning off cold room, so blackout curtains, everything blacked out, no LEDs, nothing like that. As cold as you can make it, to a point, maybe like high 60s is ideal in my opinion, but everyone's gonna be different. And no blue light, turning off all the blue lights and stuff. You can get blue blocking glasses, you can get red light bulbs, and or both, but turn off the screens, no phones, no TV and stuff after once it gets dark, soon after it does, the sun goes down, 9, 10 o'clock. It also depends on when you go to sleep. So make sure you're not getting light and screens within like an hour or two before you go to sleep. Also, if you're having trouble sleeping, not eating too close to bed and getting a lot of sunlight during the day, earlier in the day is great. Because remember, your body's on a circadian rhythm. So it needs to know that the sun was out. If you're inside all the time, your body has no knowledge that it's light or it's dark. It doesn't have like a 24-hour, doesn't have like a sunrise, sunset cycle unless you're getting sun. Your body knows the difference. Fluorescent lights at your workplace is not sun. All right. That was a good answer. Good question, though. Good question. Let's get a round of applause for the fam. Let's get a little America, too. Why not? Hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's episode. There's a little Rufus for you tainty lovers out there. It is Tainty Tuesday after all. Looking Looking sexy.
You switch the samples.
Sexy like a snack. Mmm. Sexy like a snack. Jessica, Papa Swolio, my hubs had a major surgery and lost a lot of weight and muscle mass. He is fully healed now. Any advice to help him get some mass back? I think it depends on what the issue was. You know, fully healed, yeah, start slow. Yoga is fantastic. I don't know what the major surgery was, but don't rush it. Take time. Depends on how long you've been out of it. Depends on how traumatic the surgery was. You know, some surgeries are very taxing on the body. So the most important thing is getting consistent. You know, don't worry about getting the mass back. You know, it'll come back. Just start training, but build up slowly. If you have more details on that, I mean, that's a vague answer, but it's kind of a vague statement. Nutrition on point too. Has he done an elimination diet? Is he eating healthy? Is he getting plenty of protein and fat and stuff? Stephen Walker, thanks for the shout out. You got it. Have you thought of writing a book? Well, we do have the 7 Pillars ebook. A couple 100,000 people have already downloaded, but like writing something separate, yeah, it's crossed my mind, but nothing as of yet. Maybe just we'll expand on that perhaps. But I'm sure you probably downloaded that already. It's an ebook, but come on, it's a fucking book. It's a book. In what respect do you mean? Like something that you can? It's free, so like if you want to pay for it, yeah, I can make it so you can pay for it. Yeah, fuck it. Now you have to pay for it. Now it's a book. Mayhaps. Yes, I've thought about it. Cerny, I know using a club helps with mobility and strength, but can they also build muscle? For sure. Oh, shoot. I clicked the wrong one. Kron. When I mix meat with carbs, it fucks my shit up. Yeah, me too. Cerny, I know using a club helps with mobility and strength, but can they also build muscle? Yeah, I mean, that's what strength is. It's not like everything. It's not building muscle size per se. It's a component of building muscle size. But yeah, of course, you're building muscle. You're building strength in your hands. You're building strength, and you're building muscle. You're developing muscle. So hypertrophy is a response to specific types of overload and specific types of volume. So it's strength and building muscle and muscle strength are related, but they're not necessarily, you know, they can work independently to a point, because you can get strong for your weight class, but not put on too much size because you don't want to, you know, you want to increase so strength training or competition is maximizing your strength for your weight class. So you're trying to get stronger without getting, you know, you're trying to utilize every motor neuron and motor unit in your body, maximize the strength and the output of the muscle that you have rather than keep on putting size. So that's what's called relative strength, which is very impressive. Absolute strength is impressive too, but you know, it's not the be all end all. In other words, when people get bummed out, like I'm only benching 135. Well, if you weigh 100 pounds, that's impressive. If you weigh 300 pounds, you're not benching 135. It means you're mostly fat. Otherwise, you're not 300 pounds of lean muscle. You'd be able to bench quite more than that. Saying breadcrumbs hold it all together. All right, what are you making? These muscle burgers? Eggs? Okay, hold on a second. The breadcrumbs hold it all together. I don't think you know how to make burger patties, son. It stays together just fine. 4 eggs. So how are you mixing the eggs? You're mixing it with the meat. Why don't you just go over easy and throw that on top of the patty? Fucking boom. Oh, and the yolk just dribbles. Gets in your beard and you can like, lick it off your beard. Oh, come on now. Let's fucking go. All right. Where were we? Oh man, there's a lot of comments. I'm giving some long answers. All right. We're going to get into some balls deep content in just a second. All right, let's see. Weston, all right. Papa Swolio, so glad to be a part of this community. Finally, serious question. Coconut oil is much cheaper than other animal fats. Do you see a problem with consuming coconut oil in addition to animal-based? I don't think it's as expensive as you think. You can get pails of beef tallow for like $10, $15. It'll last you a long time to cook in that. I mean, how are you consuming the coconut oil? You mean to cook with? Coconut oil is not bad. I use it to brush my teeth. I do oil pulling, but beef tallow, in my experience, in my opinion, is far superior. And plus, I've been doing this longer than most people here, like in terms of eating this way. And the more I eat this way, and the more I find myself navigating naturally towards certain foods and away from other ones. Like I haven't eaten as many sweet potatoes, just naturally. I haven't craved it. I'm going towards those cravings. And in the sense that, in that sense, it's a little bit intuitive. I don't want to use that word necessarily because it's usually I use as an excuse to eat Doritos, but I'm listening to my body in terms of what I feel like. If I felt like I really needed a sweet potato, I would have it, but I just don't feel like consuming it. It's not something that feels as edible to me lately. It's just more meat and fruit. It's just more meat and fruit. But coconut oil is not bad, but you get more benefits from beef tallow. And I don't know. I don't think it's that much cheaper. If you're getting quality coconut oil, it's not going to be that much of a difference. And it goes such a long way. Like, what are you using it for? Just cooking for steak, or what are you putting the coconut oil on? A teaspoon of honey really helped my sleep. Yeah, you could do that. Maybe a tablespoon, like half an hour before going to sleep. I think that's because of I think it's called like a brain dump when you have like a release of glucose. It might wake you up in the middle of the night, or it kind of takes you into this little insulin spike and then drop, which can crash into sleep a little bit better. That was not like supposed to be very scientific. It was just kind of off the top of my head. I should write some science fiction. I guess I could. I love reading science fiction. I read that every single night. At night, when I go to sleep, I don't want to read anything that's going to keep me up. I have to unplug from things like podcasts and earlier on. Otherwise, my brain will just go. It's going already. It's going enough. Get those brain gains. I like reading science fiction at night. Pedro took your advice and ordered some Redmond salt. What was the other brand? Celtic sea salt from Selena Naturally. CELTIC. I need to order it and get myself balanced because we put in work in this fam. Goddamn right we do. Goddamn right we do. Let's get a little Hadouken! Goddamn right. All right, let's see. Jardel, is there anything you can use to make stretch marks from muscle growth less visible? I think people have done things like cocoa butter and vitamin E oils and stuff like that. I don't know how much that actually works. Moisturizing is important. I use jojoba oil, organic jojoba oil. You can get it on Amazon. It's in the Amazon store if you log into your account. That's what I use for my moisturizing. I use that on my beard. I use that all over my body. All over my body. It's great. It's fantastic. A lot of beard oils are mostly jojoba oil. I just find it better just to use that. I just use that only. It's great for hair. It's great for... All right, let's see. Terry, I want to go to the next level with my nutrition. I am eating the right types of foods, but I would like to know, is there a timing issue and ratio that's optimal for intermediate and advanced? A timing issue? How do you mean? You mean when you're eating the foods relating to one another or eating during the day? Are you intermittent fasting? How many meals a day are you having? What are you eating? We're going to move on to some balls deep in a second, but you might want to try playing around with when you eat during your day, whether you like to eat earlier in the day or later in the afternoon, and then do a time restricted eating window like that. People need to play around a little bit with when they like to consume. Weston, I would use it to cook with, talking about the coconut oil. I have trouble finding tallow locally. I use ghee routinely, but it's somewhat expensive. You could buy tallow online. It depends on where you get it from. Ghee's great. Tallow's great too. I mean, it depends. Like if you're getting like quality coconut oil, it's not that much different in terms of the price, in terms of the quantity that you get. If you're getting like unrefined organic coconut oil, in my opinion, the benefits of using tallow, for example, outweigh the marginal cost up front. Remember, when it comes to nutrition, you're thinking long-term. You're not thinking like, oh, it's, $2 more. It's like, yeah, but you're getting something much more nutritious. So it depends on how have you done the numbers exactly? All right. Yeah, you can get tallow from your grass-fed beef and stuff like that. All right. All right, let's get into it. We got to get into some balls deep content. Fantastic questions, Beaches. Fantastic questions.
That's
excellent. If we didn't get to your questions, make sure that you're here tomorrow. We'll take more questions tomorrow. Of course, every Sunday we have the Ask Papa Swole live. But, of course, intermission, because it's another reason to join the fam, because yesterday we had our accountability meeting, which was also a private Q&A for members. So we have members asking questions, and of course we have new releases and Swole fam posts. So join the Swole fam, and then you can chat with the entire Swole fam, myself in the Telegram chat. You get access to Swole text, and of course, you know, whenever we have a private stream like this Thursday. So this Thursday, July 14th, this episode will be private. So 2260 will be for members only. It's a roundtable group conversation. So if you have more questions, you could join. And you could be there on the live call and literally talk to me on the phone. And if that's not good enough, then I don't know what to tell you. But join the fam and be there for the roundtable. So we'll take lots of questions. We'll have a conversation and all that good stuff. But we'll take more questions tomorrow. I always want to clarify that just because I hate seeing like a couple questions pop up at the end. It's like, we got to get into some fucking shit post, man. We got to get in some fucking
How
shit
shall we
posts.
fuck off, oh Lord?
I got to get upset. I got the screaming duck. I got Howie over here ready. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking do this shit. All right. Let's fucking do this. Loretta was fire yesterday, right? She was fucking fire. Oh, it's a tainty boy. Oh, tainty man. Oh, big chungus. Oh, that's my tainty boy. Oh, tanta man. Yeah, tanta man. Oh, he's a big tainty boy. Oh, he's a tainty boy. Oh, he's a tainty man. You sleepy, buddy? You sleepies? Gotta change the exposure on this camera a little bit. It's because of the light from the nut. It's because of the light from the nut. Hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. So magical. So magical. Oh, he knows. He knows that's the Tainty Man. See, he looks up. Tainty Man. Tainty boy. Oh, the Pepper Man. He's a good boy. All right, he's getting fucking big, bro. He's getting big. He's getting huge. All right, are we ready for some shit posts? Ready for some shit posts? Let's fucking go. Share the stream. Everyone hit the like button. Everyone comment at the same time and hit the like button. Oh my God, YouTube might show it to 4 more people. Come on, share the stream. Share it. You like it. Goddamn YouTube. Sons of bitches. All right, fam. Number one. They just let us play in our sandbox. I'm glad. I'm grateful that they're not looking because they would not let me be here anymore if they were paying too much attention. Pick a number between 1 and 3. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Number 1, number 2, or number 3? What the fuck?
You're insane,
I got hairy legs.
You got hairy legs. You got a lot more than that going on. All right. Let's see what we got here. All right, let's go with Loretta. Loretta, number 3. Loretta. Speaking of the devil, got Loretta in the house. All right. Here we go, fam. This video, number 3, it's titled, Where Are the Men?
Emotional damage.
Oh, this is going to be good. Where are the men? They're right here. They're right fucking here, bees. They're fucking right here. Here we go.
Sometimes I get asked, why aren't there more men in body positivity? This tends to be said as like a gotcha moment to suggest that men aren't welcome in the space.
They're welcome. They're just not full of shit, and they're not that desperate for attention. Men tend to use logic much more than women. That's just a fucking fact. Men will actually call one another out on their bullshit, or you'll have a fat man. He'll be like, yeah, I'm fat. Yeah, I'm a fat fuck. And he'll go on with his day. Or he'll do something about it. That's kind of what fucking men do. That's what men do. That's what men do. All right. We embrace it as men. You know why? Because we're fucking men. Because we're men.
Ever served in a forward area?
No, you haven't. Neither have I. I'm serving on the forward area of this fucking bullshit. All right, here we go.
There are two things I want to say about this. The first is that I don't think it's that out there for me to suggest that the majority of people making content online tend to be women.
Is that true? Is that true? How are you defining content? I mean, most marketers are going to be men. I don't know about that. I'm kind of... I mean, I guess it depends on the age group, right? Women are definitely on all the time, but men too. I mean, everyone's fucking on it, right? Everyone. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good... Well, women are shaking their ass and men are looking at it. So, I mean, yeah, I guess creating content, that would make sense from porn for OnlyFans. Okay, here we go.
And I frequently see the women that are in the body positivity and fat liberation space talk about men's body image issues. I have made content about men's body image issues. What I find interesting is that when I make content...
Okay, why do you talk like that? Oh, when you made those...
You fucking people.
All right. Howie's on deck.
What I find interesting is that when I make content like that, I get a lot of responses where people are like, wow, thank you for talking about this. It's not talked about enough.
No one says
but I
that.
also get responses specifically from men who are critical of the message. I think most people in body positivity would be welcome to hearing more of men's voices, but there's still a stigma among men about talking about these issues.
Because we're not full of fucking shit. We're not full of shit. We're not fucking grifting, lying cunts. We're grifting, lying cocks. It's a big difference. Okay, that's not to say that men are like pillars of perfection. But yeah, there aren't men in body positivity because I think it's just got to be a way, it's just got to be the way a man's brain is wired. It's got to be testosterone, right? You're just wired to be like, rock. Push rock down, make dent in ground, smash tree branch, break branch, eat beef, fuck women. That's what's going on in there. That's really what's going on in there. So it's like me fat, reality. But then either you do something about it or you just deal with it. You don't try to like play like emotional poker and try to justify your pathetic existence by pretending like it's good now. 2 + 2 = 5 kind of shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Are you crying?
What are you doing, Tainty Man?
Are you crying? There's no crying in baseball.
You settle down, Tainty Man. You settle down. You settle down. Don't make me come over there. Don't make me come over there. Yeah. You want to go? You want to go? Don't give me those fucking eyes. It's go time. It's go time. You be nice. Don't you fucking look at me like that, son. Don't give me those eyes. God damn it. God damn it, dude. God damn it. I can't. I can't. I can't. Too fucking cute. Too fucking cute. Oh, God, it's brutal. Oh, it's brutal. Where are the men? The men are at the fucking gym. They're at the fucking gym. That's where the men are. That's where the men are. I love that. Where?
Oh, my friends always ask me when I'm making all this content. They're telling you to shut the fuck up, stop talking, your voice annoying. Well, they always ask, where are the men? Oh, it's good. Let's open up the dialogue so men can talk more about their fucking feelings.
Great. Have a soy burger. God. This is what corn and soy does. Okay, go microwave some more plastic. Destroy your taint. Men are at the fucking gym. A lot of women are at the fucking gym, but that's where the men are.
Where are the men?
They're at the fucking gym getting goddamn fucking swole. Yeah, let's fucking go.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
All right, pick a number. Number 1 or number 2? Number 1, number 2. Let me see what we got here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why? Why is it? Oh, these are both bad. We're going to go with number 2. I'm going to call an audible here. I'm going to overrule. I'm going number 2. All right? Going number 2. Because I said so. No. Peanut Gallery, sit the fuck down. Sit the fuck down. We're going number 2. Why? Because I said so. Number 2, the obesity epidemic.
Matt Damon.
God, this chick's fucking face. Her face. It's the fat dog.
So I don't know if you've heard, but we're apparently in the midst of a quote-unquote obesity epidemic.
Yeah, it's called you.
AKA obesity crisis, obesity pandemic, and my favourite, the war on obesity.
Ooh.
Things are getting bad, right? I mean, according to all the reports we read, things are getting really bad.
Okay, you just said that. All right, this apparently walking and talking head from Easter Island cannot stop trying to justify her obesity. She can't. Her name is the Fat Doctor UK, so her identity is about being fat. She looks like a vegan too, with those empty, glossy eyes. This is the way that every school shooter looks like. This is literally the eyes. Or like when they take a mugshot from someone from like Antifa, from Portland. It's fucking just completely methed out face. Jesus.
Or are they? The average American currently weighs approximately 3 to 5 kilograms more than they did in the previous generation. That can actually be explained by 10 extra calories a day, or apparently the equivalent of a Big Mac once every 2 months. In countries like the US, the mean body mass index has been increasing over a long period of time, way back into the 60s, and more importantly, is not increasing as steeply as it used to. During the time that so-called obesity rates increased, mortality rates, including cardiovascular disease, decreased dramatically. Oh, not as much of a crisis as we've been led to believe.
Rufus reprieve. Rufus, save us. Save us.
Stand! Stand! Stand!
All right. We need some reprieve. Let's go. Fucking, here we go. Hashtag Mancast for a chance to win today's Swole card. Mancast.
And my existence, while grotesque and incomprehensible to you, saves lives.
Oh my God.
I'm totally comfortable in my body. I just don't want to be in pain.
Oh my God, the Fat Doctor is mad she's not as healthy as Lizzo.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
Savage. Fucking savage. It's savage. All right. So, the Tainty Cam fam, reminder one more time before we finish today's episode. Reminder that this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time is our Swole fam roundtable. Let's get a little America. All right, roundtable with the fam. Fucking amazing. Amazing. This Thursday, July 14th, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Join us inside Swolenormous X. All those links in the comments down below. All right, those of you that are warriors are still here. You're still ready. We got one more video. This one's called The Obesity Epidemic. Yeah, there are fat people fucking everywhere. Have you not been outside? If you're arguing that, hath thou not been outsideth? Have you been to just go to a Walmart. I don't care where you are. Just go. Go to a Walmart. Go to Walmart and then let me know what you think about that. epidemic. You say it's everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, these were the twats that were saying, you have to get vaccinated. Fucking all the obese people were dying. Of course they were scared. You should be scared. You don't take care of your health. That's why you're on the chopping block first. It's called logic. You're already sick. Well, who's going to die first? The healthy people. Said no one ever. All right, let's fucking move right along. I don't want anyone to die. That's why I'm trying to get you to the fucking gym. I'm trying to get you to the fucking gym.
He's on fire!
Papa Swole doesn't care about lives. You don't care about your own life. What does it matter what I think? You don't even give a shit. You're sitting here listening to this maybe at a fucking McDonald's drive-thru. Who doesn't care about their fucking life? Suck my dick. It's the fucking Mancast. It's the fucking Mancast. Tainty boy, are you ready for the last one? Tainty man. Rufus. Tainty boy. Oh, that's a fucking tainty man. Oh, that's a good boy. You need a pet for that one. That's a good boy. God, what a sexy beach. What a sexy beach. All right, hashtag Mancast. Here we go, last video. This is called Stop Posting Content Until September. From Libs of TikTok, so I have hope. This is going to be pretty brutal, I'm assuming. I don't know what this means. We're going in blind. That's how I like it.
If you're a white liberal leftist or consider yourself to be a white ally, I have a challenge for you.
That's not me.
Don't create any more content on TikTok.
Hold on a second.
If you're a white liberal leftist or consider yourself to...
If you're a white liberal leftist, well, that's not me. I'm white, though. I'm tan. I mean, I think there needs to be different categories of whiteness. I think there needs to be, like, based on your vitamin D levels. It's like, come on, am I white? I'm like golden. I'm golden.
Be a white ally.
A white ally.
I have a challenge for you.
Don't need any allies. We're fine.
Don't create any more content on TikTok until September 22nd. And honestly, you deserve a break because every day is a white person day and y'all must be exhausted.
Who's this talking to again? Who is this talking? Who are you talking to? You must be exhausted if you are... Hold on a second. If you are a white liberal?
If you're a white liberal leftist or consider yourself to be a white ally.
So if you're a white ally, I can't even, I'm already confused. I've literally had to replay this 3 times. If you're a white ally, okay, that's an interesting thing. I am on your side, white person. Okay, dude. It's just kickball. Chill. I mean, that's kind of great. Like a lot of... So you're talking about racists should not post. If you're a white liberal... If you're... if you're what, a white liberal ally? Holy shit. Holy shit. Like, you definitely should not be posting for longer than that. Just don't post ever again. That'd be great.
I have a challenge for you. Don't create any more content on TikTok until September 22nd.
No, I think it's a great idea.
Honestly,
just don't post
anymore.
You
deserve a break because
I want this.
Every day is a white person day, and y'all must...
I don't know. I mean, maybe. Every day is a white person day? I mean, what does that even mean? I mean, the sun rises. I mean, I wake up. I'm living in this day just like you are. Wherever you're from, I can guess a country that's probably inaccurate. I don't know where the fuck you're from. You're like a blend. You're a mutt. I like this so far. I think more people should post less. I'm on board. Anyone, I don't care who it is. More people should post less. I agree. It's better for people who actually provide value. So yeah, I agree. I'm on board. Let's keep going. I have a feeling this is going to continue to be horrifically racist, but I'm on the roller coaster. I fit this ride, and I'm finishing it. I complete this shit. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this.
Be exhausted. So while you sit back, listen, learn, and truly decenter yourself, Black, Indigenous, and other people of color, we got it from here.
Black, Indigenous, and other people of color. Is that not racist as it is? Yeah, and other people. The Black, Indigenous, and the other colored ones. And the other ones. I mean, there are a lot of them out there. Yeah, the other ones. And then the other people. List them all. Say their names. Say their fucking names. Black, Indigenous, and the other ones too. You're marginalizing people. You're marginalizing my emotions with those glasses because they fucking make me angry. I am angry at your face. What would you call her eyebrows? What shape is that? It looks like her eyebrows look like an aqueduct, like the arch in an aqueduct. I can see the keystone right there. It just reminds me of Monty Python. The aqueducts. What have the Romans ever done for us? Okay.
The little rascal has spirit.
Okay. Let's continue. Shall we? We shall.
Please, though, continue to like, comment, and share our content because y'all are always talking about how you want to support us and create equity. But the truth that so many of y'all are unwilling to accept is that you do not want Black, Indigenous, and other people of color to lead and pave the way. Because what would we do without your perspective,
Who do you think you are? Like, who's we? Who are you talking to? What conversation? What the fuck is going on here? What are the actual... What the fuck is going on here? She's obviously a racist.
I don't believe you people.
What do you mean, you people?
Yo, she is racist as fuck. I still don't even know like what she's really talking. Who does she think she is? Is she considering herself white? Okay, Daniel-san. Yo, I don't know what she is, but she's wearing white, but that doesn't count.
voice, your commentary, your education, we would thrive.
I feel like, okay, how about this? I feel like this is like within the left or something. I feel like she is arguing with another group. I feel like it's crossing people with logic and common sense. I even think it's anything about reason. I don't even know what the fuck this is about. I don't know what she thinks she is. I don't know what she's angry about, but I say let them fight to the death. Like, it sounds good to me. It sounds good to me. Did she mean we would thrive without white people? I think she was saying we would thrive without the support or allies of white people, which I don't even know if that, what is going on? Who's an ally of white people? Who's an ally of white people? I don't know. An ally of black people? Like, how can you think like that? How about being an ally of humans? Oh, the human ally. Oh, that's a whole different play. That just makes too much sense. We couldn't actually help all people because they're people. We couldn't just do it just because people have rights. It couldn't just be because they have, our pretty much our exact genetic makeup. Just because they're human beings, like, can we just simplify it? Humans. I don't know. I don't think she's arguing. I would have to listen to that again and take notes, but I don't give a shit because I don't care that much.
Oh, you can make me happy.
I'm not going to waste my time with racists literally saying, hey, you should stop posting. Hey, black people, you should post like this. Hey, indigenous people, you should think like that. Yo, fuck all the way off. I wish I had two dicks so you can fucking throw them both. Oh,
emotional damage.
In the fucking
How
face.
dare you? Dodson.
No one cares about your bullshit.
We've got Dodson here.
All right. I think we could all agree that most people should stop posting most things. I am in favor of people posting less. I don't care who it is, where it is. Most people should stop posting things. Most people have nothing valuable to say. Most people's opinions do not matter. Most things don't really matter. Okay? But a lot of people are saying things just to say them because they think, well, I should be saying things about the same things. I should be saying things about things, so let me say things. Well, you don't know about those things, so you probably should shut the fuck up. You probably should shut the fuck up. But then again, I'll talk about whatever I want, and I'm not going to shut the fuck up. So you have your right to not shut the fuck up. I will fight for your right to not shut the fuck up, but I still want you to shut the fuck up. But I want you to have that right to not shut the fuck up. But I wish you would. I wish you would. I wish you would. We all wish you would. Because we're Americans and we're right and you're wrong. That's fucking it. That's another one.
I am the danger.
Because it's like the parent. Because I said so. America. Yeah, because we fucking said so. You'll understand when you're older, bitch. All right, a little tainty cam. Fucking Mancast. Here we go. Let's give away today's Swole card. It's hashtag Mancast. It's Mancast season. It's always Mancast season every fucking day. What else is new? What else is new? Super stoked. Hold on a second. I just got like a weird cursor. You ever get that with your mouse? You get like a weird cursor and I can't scroll. There we go. Oh my God, fantastic. All right, fam, let's get into today's Mancast. We have an amazing fucking card. We have an amazing card today, and we had an amazing fucking story. Today, man, we got so many people. We got so many people tuning in. I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked. I'm really stoked today. Can I get in on this? Oh, we can get in on this. Oh, this is juicy. This is juicy. All right. Dominion again. No, we're going to raffle this bad boy off. Or are we? Or are we? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Today's fucking Mancast card goes to motherfucking Weston. You all fucking know the deal. Fuck congratulations! It's an awesome story, fam. It's not just because Weston is actually finally home, but we absolutely fucking love it. It's a great story. And look at this amazing, 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 amazing transformation. And only just getting started. Only just getting started. Congratulations, Weston. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swolecard 2258 in the subject. Your mailing address in the body of the motherfucking email. And we will send you this Swole card. It's a great fucking story. If you missed it, make sure you go back and you check it out. We played it at the beginning of today's episode. Now, let us close the nut. Let's shut this fucking shit down. Fam, I will see you tomorrow for episode 2259. And remember, we have our Swole Fam Roundtable this Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Don't be a jabroni. This Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, Swole Fam Roundtable. Goddamn right. So join the fam today, swolenormousx.com, and get yourself some Swole privilege. Join in on the conversation. It's going to be a beast of an event. I want everyone and anyone and everyone to show up and come up on stage, have a great conversation with myself and the other Swole Fam members. Join in on the live chat. We got the live chat in the app, and also come up on stage and say hi. Say hi. Come on now. Come on now. We'll take some soundboard requests.
USA, greatest country in the world.
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
Oh, it's a fantastic time. We got hairy legs. I got
hairy legs.
We all got hairy legs. Oh, it's a tainty, man. You love that 600
Well, folks,
billion
eliminate
Darnell.
one tax loophole out of $1,600 billion worth. $1,400 billion worth. Out of $1,400 million.
Man.
Excuse me, $1,400 billion.
That's my fucking tainty boy. Oh.
Chlorophyll? More like borophyll.
Oh, got some Hadouken fans out there. I got you. I see you, fam.
Hadouken! Hadouken! Hadouken!
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
Oh, he's a magician. He's a magician on this keyboard. Just wait till the end. Wait till the end. Ready for this big guy? Ooh, that was sick. That was sick. You fucking know it. You know it, son. You know it. No, that was fire. Yeah, Tainted Man. Oh, fucking nailed it. No hands. Oh, baby, we got it. Undefeated. Fucking nailed it. Round of applause. Very nice. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you for your service, Howie. It was real. Oh, my God. My throat almost blew out my vocal cords. What a great show. Oh, man. Fucking dark. Fucking dark. Savage. Tomorrow, 22:59. We'll see you there. And we're going to have a great Swole card tomorrow. Of course, we'll take some more questions. So if you did not get your question answered today, show up tomorrow, turn your notifications on. But reminder, as a member, you get priority access notifications. I will send you a Swole text, a Telegram, and Discord, letting you know ahead of time for the Mancast. As soon as I know when we're going live, I let you know, and then you can be ready to join in on the fun. So more questions, more all that good stuff tomorrow. We were still in the balls deep section. No one told me. Right over here. It was on balls deep. It was on the Swole card. Fucking fail. God damn it.
You lose.
It happens. It happens. All right, tomorrow, fam. 22:59. We'll see you there. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Oh, 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 oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now the king left and they so mad, it's like...
Yeah, I found that. Young king with my crown at. 10 racks in the fanny pack. Couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard to the paint you. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my